Hello people, this is Lens, and thank you once again for joining in with our channel. And please, if you are coming across this channel or my videos for the first time, or you have been here before but you have not subscribed, please, this is the time to subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel now. We need to grow, and as you can see, we are still low on subscribers. Please do the least you could do for us. Subscribe, like, comment one or two, and share our videos. Thank you. So now I want to be talking about the world champions, Chelsea. We have a few news coming out from Chelsea today. Some are good, some are not so pleasant, but I'm going to break everything. So stay with us. Number one on my list is Moises Caicedo. Caicedo was named Chelsea's Player of the Month for the second month running. Everyone knows Caicedo has been amazing all season. He has had good performances after good performances. He has popped up with important goals. He has chipped in a few assists. His all-round play has been phenomenal. And I don't think anybody in that Chelsea team deserves this award better than Caicedo. We just pray and wish him an injury-free season, because he has played a lot and there are still a lot of games that he's going to be playing in. So the best we can wish him is to have an injury-free season so that he can continue all this midfield dominance in games. Okay, so yes, Caicedo, Chelsea Player of the Month. What a good one. Number two on my list is not such a good news, and the player is not really playing like for Chelsea now, but regardless, he's still a Chelsea player and no one deserves what he's facing right now. And I'm talking about Raheem Sterling. A robbery attempt was attempted for the second time in his house today. The first time his family were not in the house, but this time around he had his family present in the house, and these people attempted to get into the house to steal from them. Luckily, I think the presence of the people in the house did not let the robbery go on, but something really needs to be done about this, because they were lucky the first time no one was in the house. This time around they almost got into the house with little kids in the house. Who knows what is going to happen if nothing is done about this? So the good thing is that the police has decided to start up an investigation into this matter, and Chelsea as well as his club has decided to join in the investigation to be able to find out people who are behind these things and possibly put a permanent end to it. So our prayers, our thoughts are with Raheem Sterling and his family at this difficult time, and we pray that they don't just keep on experiencing situations like this. You understand? So yes, that's about Raheem Sterling, and I hope things like this don't happen again to him. Then the third on my list is, I don't know if all of you know this guy, but he's a Chelsea player on loan at Cardiff City. His name is Omari Kellyman. Yes, he's a Chelsea player on loan at Cardiff City. Was signed 2 years ago from Aston Villa. He has had injury issues. He has not been so consistent too, playing for the under-21 teams. But then he has gained a little bit of form playing in the championship with Cardiff City. And information reaching us is that Cardiff City are trying to get Chelsea to permit him play against Chelsea in the upcoming EFL Cup quarter-final next month. So Chelsea has not yet given their approval for that request. I don't know if they are going to allow him, but I think it's even going to be a good thing for his confidence and for his growth. So we'll pay attention to this. We want to know what happens, and if Chelsea finally allows that, we'll be seeing Kellyman playing against Chelsea, his parent club, in the EFL game that is coming up soon. So it's also one to watch out for. Another one on my list is, I don't know, Mikel Obi has this, always has his opinions about Chelsea players, and I think I get it. He's a Chelsea legend. He had a lot of successful years as a player in Chelsea. He knows the club, and I believe he knows the standards required to play for this club. So whenever he drops his opinions, there are always people who says yes, Mikel is saying the right thing, and there are also people who definitely drag him. So in this case, he's talking about Robert Sanchez. Mikel Obi said Sanchez is improving, but I still don't think he's at the level where a Chelsea goalkeeper should be. He doesn't look like someone that will bring us a lot of success moving forward, and he does not look that assured yet. He needs to convince me. So this is Sanchez. Despite experiencing some resurgence in form, he has had amazing performances too from the Club World Cup finals to some of the games in the Premier League. His most recent good performance was that game against Tottenham 2 weeks ago, where he made up to 5 high claims in the game, made some decent saves too. But apparently, Mikel Obi is still not convinced that Sanchez is the man for the job. So he suggests Chelsea looks for another goalkeeper. But until then, we don't know what the club are going to do about that. We have Sanchez now, and that's all that matters. Maybe, just maybe, he might improve more, or someone else might take over his spot. So we'll be on the lookout for that. We'll see how it ends. And another one on my list, Trevoh Chalobah. Originally, this guy was not involved in England's squad for the international break because their defense line in the team were already complete. But sadly, Mark Guehi, the Crystal Palace defender, had an injury prior to this international camp, and he needed to be replaced in the squad. And Thomas Tuchel, being the man that gave Chalobah his Chelsea debut, had to call on Chalobah to be the replacement for Mark Guehi. So I feel like this is a good and important call-up for Chalobah. The World Cup is around the corner, and every player wants to participate in the World Cup. So if he takes his chances with the national team, that means he's likely going to keep his spot. Even though he does not keep Guehi out of the spot, they might likely find someone else who is better off and then replace the person, because I believe Chalobah is good enough. He's just playing in a team where there are a lot of inconsistencies in the defense. Today he's partnering with Achimpong, tomorrow he's playing with Tosin, the next day he's playing with Fofana. He's the only mainstay in that back line, in that center back partnership for now, and that inconsistency between him and the partners has really affected his game. So if he can hold down his spot and manages to hold down an understanding with one of the Chelsea defenders, preferably Fofana, who has had some few games that are good with him now. If he's able to stay fit, I'm sure he's going to be that continuous partner for Chalobah, and with that consistency, he can keep his place in the England national team and possibly make it to the World Cup come 2026. So Chalobah's involvement in the national team takes Chelsea's players in the squad to 2, being Chalobah and Reece James. So it's a good one. He should just go there, have fun, play his football, and enjoy himself. And I wish him the best of luck and injury free. So the next person on my list is 21-year-old Netherlands international, currently playing for Strasbourg, but he has been signed by Chelsea to join at the end of the season. His name, Emegha. Yes, Emegha scored the brace brace last weekend in their in their last League One game against Lille, a 2-0 win, and Emegha got the 2 goals. And as a result, Ronald Koeman, the Netherlands national team coach, decided to reward him with a call-up to the national team. He has never played with the senior national team before. This is his first opportunity, also at the expense of Weghorst, who came down with an injury during the beginning of the international campaign. When players were arriving, he reported injured and he could not continue with the camp, so he had to pull out, and Emegha was called to replace him in the squad. So yes, I think this is also an opportunity for him to leave an impression with the national team coach and take his chances, and also stand the chance of playing in the World Cup come 2026. I wish him the best of luck. I wish him injury free as well, because he has had injury problems earlier in the season. He just returned from an injury and he scored that brace last weekend. So I just wish he continues in that light. He keeps fit, and if he manages to do that, the guy is good now. He's good, and I'm sure he will even perform better in the months ahead. So nice one for Emegha, and congratulations for him too. And then the man we have been waiting for all season, Cole Palmer. Information coming out is that Cole Palmer's return, Joao Pedro will have the opportunity to rest in some games, probably starts from the bench in some games, or being replaced earlier in games, so that his workload reduces and he can even get sharper and regain his fitness back. He's had injury concerns, but he's had to play too, because there is nobody else fit or suitable in that position. So Cole Palmer, please come back soon. Come back soon. Apart from even giving Joao Pedro the rest, we need you. We need you for these crucial games. Palmer's presence in the team will definitely have an impact on the opponents. So we actually need you. Either you are coming to replace Joao Pedro or not, just be present for us. You will definitely have a crucial role to play. So very soon, Cole Palmer will soon be back. We are expecting you. Okay, so next on my list is the 18-year-old Brazilian sensation, Estevão Willian. He had his Champions League debut against Ajax last month, and he also got, okay, sorry, that was not his Champions League debut, but he got his first Champions League goal against Ajax last month, and it was an amazing game for him. He got a goal from the spot, and the good thing is that the shirt won for that match has been sold, auctioned out, and for a player of his age and of his performances, the shirt was auctioned at a price of £29,100. This is remarkable. An 18-year-old Champions League first goal getter. You understand? He got his first Champions League goal, and they decided to auction the shirt that he used in the game. And what a remarkable amount the shirt got during the auction. Estevão is a star, everybody knows that, and it's just a matter of time for him to complete his adaptation process in Europe. He's already doing good, but I still feel like there is a little bit of room for him to even improve and get better in Europe. So I'm sure he's driving towards that direction, and the club will also do all they can in their power to get him more comfortable and firing from all cylinders. So the shirt has been sold, money generated, and I'm sure they will be even looking forward to more classy performances from him, and also the opportunities to even sell more of his shirts. So nice one for them. Everyone is happy. Estevão, the star, is still doing what he does best. So that's it. Then next on my list, ex-Chelsea manager, ex-Chelsea player, Ruud Gullit. He says people underestimate Enzo Maresca. Yes, people underestimate Enzo Maresca, and this is not just. I agree with him actually, because Maresca has done a good job so far as a Chelsea manager, considering where he's coming from. He left Leicester City in the championship, despite he was even a championship winning manager. Left Leicester City, came to Chelsea. Expectations were not as high as the normal Chelsea standard would be, because obviously we just got a manager who is presumed to be a rookie manager, who does not know a lot of things, or who has not gotten a lot of experiences as a manager, especially for a top club. So coming into Chelsea in that first season, winning the Europa Conference League, and then going on to win the Club World Cup in the fashion that he did, beating the current Champions League holders PSG in the finals with a clean sheet. That's like amazing. He actually overachieved last season, and I think with the way things are going on now, people have actually increased their expectations of him. They even want him to do better, which is a good thing. But then they also have to understand that he needs to learn more on the job while he goes about it, and I'm sure he's actually going to do that. He's been doing amazing so far. He's put Chelsea in the third position in the Premier League table, which is not such a bad position, only 6 points behind Arsenal, who are currently topping the Premier League table. So good one, Enzo Maresca. Everybody will see his greatness soon. I'm so sure of that. Everybody will see his greatness soon, and it's just a matter of time. Then this news came out yesterday actually, that Chelsea were reportedly interested in Real Madrid's Rodrigo. Yes, they said Rodrigo is now unhappy at the way he's been treated in Real Madrid. However, he has found minutes and form difficult to come by, and is now seriously assessing his options. The report claims that Chelsea would be willing to sign Rodrigo in January or in the summer of 2026. So that is just it. Real Madrid, obviously, from the way they have treated this guy since the season started, it's obvious he's not really a prominent figure in Xabi Alonso's plans. And I think the best thing for him to do is to just find another club where he's going to be respected, appreciated, and where he can even play more, and then go there, show what he's got, and have a good career. So if Chelsea thinks he's going to be a good fit for the team and he's achievable for them, so why not? Rodrigo is a good player, and I'm sure everything would want to have them in their team. So if my club is interested in getting him, go and get your man. You understand? So yes. Finally, Nicholas Jackson. Yes, the last person on my list is Nicholas Jackson, the man that decided to go rogue. So yes, at the start of the season, Jackson was not part of Chelsea's team. Everyone knew about the saga that happened between Jackson, Chelsea, Liam Delap's injury, Chelsea attempting to bring him back, and his refusal, and all of that. So now, the information coming out is that Bayern Munich has no plans to trigger Nicholas Jackson's move into a permanent one. But the player himself, the coconut head himself, has decided that he will be determined to make that move permanent by bringing up good performances, like that he prove himself in the club. He will make Bayern Munich come up with no other option than to buy him. I like that he's trying so hard to end up in that Bayern Munich team actually, because if by any means Jackson comes back to Chelsea, hey, it's not Enzo Maresca, because I knew Enzo Maresca did not send him out in the first place. But you see that Chelsea board, they will use his eyes They use his eyes and see things. So I just wish him the best of luck. Actually, if it works out for him at Bayern Munich, fine. But if it does not work out for him at Bayern Munich, he will come back to Chelsea, and I'm sure Chelsea will definitely want to find other means to sell him and then cash in on him, get their money, and everyone will be happy. So Jackson, you better try your possible best to get that Bayern Munich move. If not, you are stuck with us for a while longer. So that is it, my Chelsea people. I'll still come back again with more information and news from this club. And like I said earlier in the video, all you need to do is to just subscribe to our channel, like, share, anything that you do to help the channel grow. Please do it for us. Look at our subscribers currently. Look, we don't have much subscribers. This channel is just new. Please help us and subscribe. Absolutely free. It doesn't cost money. Just tap on that subscribe button, like the video, and that's just all we need from you, so that whenever we make another content and post, you'll be one of the first people to see it. So please do that now before we leave the video. Thank you.